One night in August, I was out on a trip with my boat. I had been to Finland to visit part of my family. It had been a good night and everything was clear until there was a fog so thick that I couldn't even see anything. I tried to navigate through, but it was difficult when none of the technical equipment worked and my satellite phone did not work. I got nervous when I realized I didn't know where I was. I tried to blink with the flashlight, but the fog was so thick and I couldn't see anything. Finally, I saw a light that penetrated the fog. It seemed like a lighthouse. I can't remember there was any lighthouse along the route that I took. As I come closer to the little island, I navigated forward to the bridge and attached the boat with a rope. The wind is rising and the waves were coming in. I walked with rapid step forward to the lighthouse, which seemed to be active. I arrived at the stone-built lighthouse that seemed to be very old. I see the tree door and knocked on it hard. It felt like several minutes, but nobody seemed to open. I touched the handle and the door was unlocked. It opened with a cracking sound. Someone should have heard that. I lit with the flashlight and it was very dusty down here. It was like no one had been here for many years. I go in and close the door after me. Doesn't seem like there is a light button anywhere around here. Hello? Is there someone here? Scary silence. I walked up the stairs and continued to the top. The further I walked up, the more quieter it felt. Once up, I see a door that is open that leads into a large room. The dust is all over the floor. There is a table with 4 chairs, and on the table there lies a book and a pen. Not even a computer, I thought. The door behind me slammed. I got scared. My flashlight starting to give up, while I hear the storm outside. I walk forward to the door, but it seems to have ended up in a back lock. I turn around and see another door to the right and a doorway to the left. The door to the right is locked, so I started to hear strange sounds. When I touched the door, the flashlight is failing. I'm looking for something to light with. I find a candle and 3 matches. The first match broke. The second match lighted up, but blowed out just as fast. The third is getting lit up, but it seemed difficult to maintain the spark. But finally, I lit the candle. I looked around and saw several candles and lighted them up. I was very cold and wet. Not much to heat up with, but better something than nothing. I did not find the key to the locked door. I didn't search that much either. I walked up the stairs to the lamp house that was turned off. I see a button and I pressed it, but nothing happens. I'm sure it was light up, but now I'm not that sure anymore. I'm going down with a feeling that someone is observing me, but I can't see anyone. In the locker there are old cans of beans that I do not intend to try to eat. I sit down and started to read the book. May the 7th, 1977 was a sunny summer day and everything was fine here. Niklas maintained the lamp house. John is busy looking out to see if there are any boats out there. 7:10. A storm comes over us. John almost falls over the rails when the heavy wind caught hold of him. We are all safe in the lighthouse. May the 9th. The storm doesn't seem to give up. This was the strangest thing we have ever experienced. We were expecting to get food deliverance today, but it will probably be tomorrow morning. May the 13th. The storm is making us mad. It knocks on the door downstairs, but there is no one there. We're trying to keep up the courage. The food is running out. Even water is running out. May the 17th. Niklas is missing. When John and I woke up, his raincoat was missing. We dare not to go out, and the storm is continuing and feels like it's getting worse. I hear knockings, and no one of us dare to go down to open. We don't have any food left. The water, well, we have some water then. May the 20th. John is weak now, but he always tells that he can hear Niklas shouting, but I hear nothing. It hurts so much in my stomach. No food or no water. The water ran out 2 days ago. May the 26th. I am an awful human being. I took John's life. I was so hungry. I don't get measured even if I trying to eat him. For a couple of days now. I hear voices echoing. I see the man with the raincoat. He will probably take me down. I hope to be able to hide. I have brought John to my hiding place. Do not open the door when it knocks. It takes you as it did take Niklas. May the 30th. They're coming. I don't want to die. Must remember the lights. The text ends abruptly. I realize the safest thing is behind that locked door I was looking at before. I hear how it's knocking on the door. I get more scared now. I see how almost the door is breaking. I have two choices, up or the locked door. I'm starting to look for the key again. The door is cracking more now. I suddenly find the key and open the door. I freaked out when I saw there were lots of corpses in there. One of the corpses has not been here so long. I see his intestines and the blood has coagulated. The smell is horrible. The door behind me slams even more, like the thing has sense a smell on me or something. I do something completely illogical. I extinguish all the lights and close the door. I stepped into the corpse on the floor. The door is pushed in and I hear something is trying to walk. In the darkness, I look through the keyhole. I see something like a figure with a raincoat and an axe that hits along the ground. It comes closer to my door. I'm terrified. I have my flashlight in my hand. Maybe I can dazzle him. The door is open and there is not a man standing there. Worms are falling out of his body. The skin is melted. The stench of these creatures makes me almost wanna vomit. The creature has no eyes, no nose. It tries to smell where I am. I gently trying to slip past it. Then it feels like an arm swinging, but I'm ducking and running for whatever I'm worth. I hear a riveting sound of an axe throwing after me. I run down the stairs and out into the storm. I rather take my chances with my boat than stay here. I came down to the boat, but I saw that someone has cut the rope and the boat is slipping out. I throw myself out at the end, upright on the boat, while I hear a lot of scream from the bridge. There were now several such creatures on the bridge. I tried to keep calm, but it was difficult. I don't know how long I was out at sea. The Coast Guard had found me. They said that I was the luckiest man to be alive. There was no lighthouse out there in the water. I was talking about it, but no one believed me. Everyone thought that I was crazy. I made it my life goal to find it, or find something about it. After a while searching in the archives, I found an old news article from the 70s. There were 3 persons were found dead at the lighthouse. The same lighthouse that I saw. It had been demolished the same year because of poor maintenance. I never go out in the rain, and I do not open the door for strangers. Even today I get a cold shivering down my spine when I think about the raincoats and the creatures there were on that island.